EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the state capital of California, the Gold Rush City of Sacramento. Today we jump right into this new season with an AFC South matchup as the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Elks of Sacramento.
All right, looks like he changed his team. He went from the Colts to the Sacramento Elks. The Elks, dog. Really, the Elks.
A new season of NFL
That's funny.
Football is here, and we're off in 2023 on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
The Elks. The Sacramento Elks. That's the team. Word.
Taken in by Downs. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Well, what an exciting time here in this great city. Of course, it's no stranger to big-time sports. They've had the NBA team here, but now a relocation franchise in the NFL. And these fans, they could not be more excited for what it's going to mean for this city. It's just going to be a great source of civic pride here. Here's a throw-out line complete to his running back right side. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That'll go as a 16-yard gain as they pick up the first. 3rd and short, so didn't need much, but got a little extra on the backside. Nice run.
Chewed up the yardage, didn't he? To me, that was offensive line with leverage, good blocking angles, taking on a stacked defensive front. And once they chopped that little hole in the beginning, he took it and rambled.
And just the 3rd play from scrimmage, wanted to avoid the 3 and out and did just that. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. Antonio Johnson makes the stop.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Play action. Now Richardson. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Nice play on the football, and while it was tipped in the air and made everyone a little bit anxious before falling to the ground, you just know defensive players are taught to knock the ball to the ground. But early in games, emotions come into play. Nerves come into play. And despite the training, the ball was tipped up. Fortunately for them, they didn't pay for that error.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Richardson looking to throw this. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Jags are going to get it back here just past the 35. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? You can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to watch and know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there, and you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
1 for 1, a lot more to go. And a catch made by his tight end, Luke Farrell. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Etienne once more. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards there and a first down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. On the move to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence now going to move him around. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lawrence will try and set up the screen to Etienne. Touchdown Jaguars! Travis Etienne, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Jags are on the board here first in the season opener. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the pass.
Pretty good drive. Pretty good drive. Yep.
Back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is, and of course the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one
Still
away.
need a Kansas City Chiefs user.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. And we got a few for 2023. A lot of procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different. And I really wanted the special teams coach to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. Now Lawrence to throw. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jags with a football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Grover Stewart getting in there for the sack.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Lawrence. Looking middle, and that's complete. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. So Lawrence will exit. And on comes Brandon McManus for the Jaguar field goal. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. The kick by McManus is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Let's go now.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Richardson. Forced out to his left. They find some open field here. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Ready, break. Go check. Go check.
Richardson looking to throw. That complete to Downs. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week one. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. Best part.
And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Trayvon Walker in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. A give for Taylor running right side. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a 3rd down and about 9 to go.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Now Richardson. Flush to his right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Gay's kick is good. And they get themselves on the
Sacramento Alks. That was a good drive. He got points on that one.
Gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Now Lawrence changing the play. Throwing again on 2nd down. Lawrence completes it to Evan Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Now Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Third and 5. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
And he will find Ridley. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
Boy, everything clicking on this drive. He's 4 for 4 now, and that throw, maybe the best of the bunch. This offense is really humming, and they pick up another first down.
Now Lawrence on 1st down.
This is caught. Touchdown.
Travis Etienne as the first half is winding down. And the Jaguars will extend their lead here just before halftime. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is now 17-3.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
As we both know, there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Pass complete downfield.
Ooh, he barely got it, dog. That was a good toss. Good toss. He gets to at least get some points.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise, and start to put together some drives.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Dragon 60.
A final shot before the half. Richardson
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back, Charles and I. Ready for quarter.
Oh shit, we get the ball too. Cool.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone.
Oh, excuse me.
Start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram, 75 yards. And the Jaguars are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Buffalo, New York Jets are still open.
Drive, a quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was...
Man, I thought he was blitzing me too. I put an extra blocker in there, and nah, man, I just ran the play, and the tight end did the job, but he did all the work, bud. That was easy.
Exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance.
Now we need big-time defense to step up and keep that score low.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Oh.
Now this throw caught left side, and he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 24 yards the gain there, another first down as well.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Now Richardson, meanwhile, going to get this ball to Taylor. And quickly, they get to the line. Now it's Richardson. This pass left side to Downs. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 21. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Richardson out of the shotgun. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Richardson to throw. Pass complete. He's got Woods streaking across the field. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal. Flushed out right. Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. And the Jags grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half. And down 3 scores, a lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
On 1st down, right back to ETN. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
This is 2nd and 8. They go play action now. Lawrence.
Ooh, nice read.
First mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackman. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. 2nd and 9.
18 run, 18 run, go.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Rolling to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Anthony Richardson with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Elks take the forced turnover defense and convert it into 6 points.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw taking them by Ridley here. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Julian Blackman bringing him down.
But that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that.
All right, we're going to let the clock dry up, dog. We're letting it dry up. We're going into the fourth quarter.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, let's go.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Take right open.
Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. They'll send Kirk in motion right. Now Lawrence to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
On 1st down, Lawrence throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Red.
2nd and 10. They go play action with Lawrence. They'll roll him out right. Trying for Kirk, and he's got him on the crossing route. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Well, Lawrence going to move him around a bit. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Jaguars are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Now that's a big pickup right there, and so often we focus on how the quarterback's faking up play action. How about everyone being in on the deal and picking it up?
2nd, 3rd levels, you can see them trying to recover. They bit. Worked out offensively. Now Lawrence. He'll find Etienne out of the backfield. Touchdown, Jaguars! Travis Etienne with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Jaguars are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Bring it home, boys. Bring it home. We got this. Let's go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into Week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
2nd and 10, back to the air with Richardson. Tries the right side, finding Woods here. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. 1st and 10, it's Richardson. That's going to be taken in by Downs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Richardson working from the gun. Got a man complete. It's Taylor. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Jaguars are going to have it here just past the 25. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And they'll go again with Etienne. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Good gain there on first down and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Sliding out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's
wow.
At the 25.
Damn.
Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Richardson now on second down. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
Bottom line is that he is just something else as a runner because there are not many QBs in this league who can rip off a game that big, and he did it with the defense giving him a little extra attention after he hit him on a run earlier this series.
Richardson's throw into the hands of Pittman here. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Now it's Richardson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Come 19!
One last shot for Richardson. Buying time to his left.
Fucking dude ran his ass off.
This was not just the opener of the season, but this was a division game in week 1, and to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Jacksonville, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Sacramento, they obviously fall to 0-1
19 for 24, 297 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 INT. Anthony Richardson, 14 for 24, 218, 3 INTs. Rushing, Travis, 8 for 87. Anthony Richardson, 8 for 112 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 fumble. Wow, dude. Wow. That's 154, 55, 57, about 157 yards rushing on me. Fuck. All right, well, at least we slowed down the running game. Travis, 6 for 80 with 3 touchdowns. You got Josh, 6 for 101 yards. Ingram, 5 for 122 yards with a touchdown. Good job, Evan Ingram. Good fucking game by him. Everything else, single digits. He made a big play. Luke, 1 for 29 yards. Zay Jones, 1 for 7 yards. Ridley, 2 for 35. Woods, 2 for 29. Pittman, 2 for 35. Jonathan Taylor, 3 for 24. Oh, two top players right here in receiving yards on both sides of the team. Josh Downs, 6 for 101 yards, and then Ingram, 5 for 122. But Travis will probably get the game ball with 3 touchdowns. Take a look at the sack lights and the INT lights. Got half a sack by Antonio Johnson and an INT. Good job. Trayvon Walker with a sack. Grover Stewart with a sack. Got Julian Blackmon with the INT right there at the end. You have Josh Allen with half a sack. We got Darius Williams with 2 INTs and a half a sack for Devon Hamilton. So good game on the defense, man. They came through. They came up. They played hard. Kept that passing game in check, dude, and that was a wrap. So good game, and we'll see you guys at the in the next match.